No one is illegal on stolen land. California was once Mexico. I didn't say the Pledge of Allegiance every day when I was a child just to not see liberty and justice for all. Look, we understand what you guys are trying to say, okay? We get it. It's just that these arguments don't really hold up in modern day society. First, let's tackle no one is illegal on stolen land. Like, we get what you're trying to say, okay? The U.S. was stolen from the Native Americans, and so now it's hypocritical to call anyone illegal when America was established through colonization. Yes, colonization happened, as it did virtually anywhere on Earth. But unless the answer to this is abolishing all governments and all borders, like, you can't keep using ancient injustices to justify why you're not following the current law. By that logic, literally no country has the right to defend its sovereignty or its immigration policies, even Mexico that has immigration laws as well. And if no one is illegal on stolen land is your worldview, then it applies everywhere. So are Europeans that are in Australia illegal? Are modern day Chinese people that are in Tibet illegal? You can't keep picking and choosing when borders are valid based on your own ideology. No serious policymaker is actually handing out green cards based on colonization guilt, because the real world runs on systems, not catchy slogans. Now let's tackle California was once Mexico. Like, again, we get what you guys are trying to say, okay? Places like California and Texas and Arizona used to be owned by Mexico, so now the US's claims on it are somehow illegitimate. And I know this is going to sound a little insensitive, but so what? California was once Mexico, and before that it was Spain, and before that it was indigenous tribal land. Like, are we supposed to just time travel back into history and reverse everything? Like, what is the policy solution here? Are we supposed to just give the land back? Like, who are we supposed to give it back to? Who decides that? The fact of the matter is that throughout history, borders have changed. Empires rise and fall. This is not unique to the US. You don't see France asking for Quebec back or Mongolia asking for China back. If we reversed every single transfer that has ever happened, the entire map would literally collapse. As it stands today, Californians and Texans and people from Arizona, they are Americans. And if historical ownership is the standard, then literally no nation on earth is legitimate. So are we undoing 200 years of infrastructure and migration over vibes? Now let's tackle the Pledge of Allegiance, because apparently this is the leftist new narrative that they didn't stand up every day as a child and repeat the words "with liberty and justice for all" just to grow up and not see liberty and justice for all. Is that the only thing that you guys heard when you were saying the Pledge of Allegiance every day as a kid? I'm just curious. The first line of the Pledge of Allegiance is, "I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America," not the world. And then it says, "and to the republic for which it stands, one nation," again, one nation, not the world. Then it says, "under God," which most of you have rejected at this point, which that's fine because I believe in religious freedom. And then the next word is indivisible. Do you know what that means? That means that we are unable to be divided. And look at where we're at right now. Divided. And I'm not saying any of this to be insensitive. I am very sympathetic to what you are trying to say when you say these things. The problem is that the way that you cherry pick when you want to use these and when you don't is getting annoying. A lot of you guys don't actually use these phrases or advocate for these principles unless you are using them in a way that makes it seem like somebody else doesn't care enough. A lot of you guys need to learn the difference of intent versus impact, because you guys have a lot of good intentions when you are saying these things, but you don't realize the impact of what you're saying, the way it's being perceived, because it's being perceived as, like I said, you guys are coming off really pretentious and really annoying. A lot of you guys have convinced yourselves that, like, repeating these kinds of phrases out in public is some sort of activism, and it's not. It doesn't really do anything to further your cause, especially the way that you're going about it. It's not changing anyone's minds. After you get on TikTok or get on social media and parrot these phrases out, are you guys going behind the scenes and looking for immigration lawyers to help these people? Or, since you guys always want to say that we're so uneducated and you guys are the college educated ones, have any of you gone to school to become immigration lawyers? Are you advocating in your free time for policy changes that make it easier to become citizens? Probably not, because like I always say, it is so much easier to demonize the other side than it is to actually do something productive for your own side. And I hope that you guys will take what I'm saying and that you will really take it to heart, because I am someone who voted Democrat my entire life, but the way that you guys use these narratives and the way you guys use your social media presence as some kind of social currency instead of actually creating any type of change is why people are so sick of you right now. In the age of technology, in the age of social media, it is way more important to a lot of people to appear to be on the right side of things and to appear to care more than other people than it is for you to actually get out there and create meaningful change. And the sad part is if you guys could get it together for like 5 seconds and just put just one good speech out there about policy and how you want to implement policy in order to make things better, people might actually start listening to you again. You guys are so busy trying to villainize and demonize MAGA for their point of view that you guys don't even realize that probably 80% of MAGA right now is people who were on your side less than a year ago. A lot of us are people that are very sympathetic to what you're saying and the points you're trying to make. We're just not sympathetic to the way that you're going about them anymore because it's really stupid. So if you want to be the party of love and acceptance and the party that cares more, how about you actually be loving and accepting of other people besides just the people that you're advocating for? And how about you actually do something to create the meaningful change that you keep talking so much about?